Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the end of a series. 1 year ago this month, I put out my first video in what I dubbed my Death Pile Diaries series. I'm not sure how many videos I did, but I did create a playlist. And essentially, when the new year started 1 year ago, I was just completely overwhelmed and stuck in my reselling business. I had ordered so many of the ThreadUp 200-pound bulk boxes. I had gone to the bins one too many times and not actually listed the items I intended to list. And I ended up with an absurd amount of unlisted inventory. If you go back and watch that very first video of the series, I probably had 25 full Rubbermaid totes full plus, it was a lot. So throughout the year, I started sorting bins here on this channel, taking stuff to the buy-sell trade stores and just kind of purging, and a lot of items I could have listed, but for me as a part-time reseller, I have had to kind of do a pivot and my time is valuable, right? So yes, the $10 sales add up, but I've kind of had to look at my time and all of the things we have going on and just try to be a better thrifter. And you know, I'm never going to be a minimalist in my personal life or my reselling life, but we just had to make some changes. So I finally came to the end. The last week of my kids' Christmas vacation break this year, I decided to pull down all of the totes I had not finished. It was a 3-day project and I was able to, I think I came up with 7 full totes for the local buy-sell trade stores. You will see I donated those huge Amazon, bigger than the 50-pound boxes from ThreadUp. I donated 3 of those full to somebody locally. And I feel really good about where we are. So we are going to jump back in time. I went 2 days in a row to the buy-sell trade stores, 1 day with my son, 1 day with my mom. And I have a couple little clips to show you. We're gonna come back here. I'm going to go over the totals and show you the few items that I picked up to actually list for myself. By the time this video goes live, those items will be listed just to kind of show you this is the quality of items I want to be listing. And then we will end and I'll meet you back here. Good morning, B. So I did finish this right at the start of the new year. There's one bin for Once Upon a Child. This is another Style Encore bin or Clothes Mentor Play-Dohs. And then over here is overflow of Style Encore, Play-Dohs, Style Encore. So I have 2 bins in the car. I'm only taking 1 to each. The one today is going to be all men's items for Style Encore. I'm just gonna try out something new, but I don't wanna take too much at once just because, I don't know, I've heard from people that they tend to take less if you take too much. So we'll see, but these, I just had to show you guys. I indeed finished my death pile in terms of going through every single bin. I will show you out in my garage. I do still have quite a bit to list. You being the watchdog this morning, B? And I feel so good about it. The stack of empty bins is amazing, right, babe? Yes, it is. All right, so let's go. All of these are empty tubs that had inventory in them. Oh, it feels so good to have all the empties. There's 2 more. Those are to donate. I'm gonna pop in a picture right here. These are the same size, I believe, or maybe it was a little bit bigger. These are the very big Amazon boxes. And I donated 3 completely full ones of clothing to someone local who wanted to raise money for one of her dog's surgeries. She's gonna have a yard sale. So I donated, it was all just random clothes that were not worth doing anything with for me. And then check this out. Our garage is actually almost 100% cleaned out. I have been able to park in here for a while now, but these totes with the little orange stickers, these are all that I have out here now. The rest of the stuff is personal items, and this is incredible. So this is why I'm going to do a no sourcing January, other than if I pick up a few things at the buy-sell trade store when I'm doing a trade, but no bins trips this month. That will come starting February, but I have plenty to work on listing. All right, so here's just a quick glance. This is literally all men's, all from ThreadUp. 100 pounds when they used to do it. I don't know. It's been a long time. And here is Play-Dohs. All right, my handy helper is here with me today.
Hello.
Hey, dude. Usually my kiddos are in school, but today's the last day before break, so I got Muscles with me. Shopping's your favorite thing to do, right?
Yeah.
I love you. Did we brush our hair today? No, it's all right. But he's rocking his new slides he got for Christmas. Yeah. But your sneakers are too small, so let's go look for some sneakers.
All right.
Okay, was that fun?
Yep.
He was a trooper, and I have to say I am pleasantly surprised. I came in knowing that they might not take a lot because both these stores have had 60-70% off sales in the last 3 days. One is getting ready to expand and do some construction, but I was hoping as I was going through these totes that I would have about $100 per tote. That was just kind of what I gave myself. I said it'd be great to make like $600, and today I made $225 between the two stores. I will give you more of a breakdown, and I did trade for one thing at one store and 3 things at another, but I still came home with over $200. So, all right, see you later. All right, it is the next day. The kids went back to school this morning, and I am taking 3 totally different bins to a totally different part of town. This is a bin for Once Upon a Child. I need to fold that better. This is a bin for Closed Mentor, and then this is a little bit of an overflowing bin to Play-Dohs. These are some Disney parks and then some homemade mouse ears. All of them have the tags cut, which is why I'm not selling them myself. Like, if you've ever owned ears, you know it has this ridiculously long tag. So I have seen that they sell these, so we'll see if they take mine. Yes, we are currently fostering a goat that you hear. No big deal. Always something wild going on here at my house. So, all right. I know I didn't show you guys these things, but these are all things that I have had sitting in my garage. So I am hoping for all together today to make $300 is my goal. So, all right, let's make the drive. Okay, we are here. I got Mama today. So I had Keegan yesterday, but they are back in school. Usually we are standing outside to wait. Yesterday it was 82 degrees and today it is 44. Welcome to Florida. So there's nobody in line outside of Closed Mentor or Play-Dohs, and they both open in 3 minutes. So we're gonna do that. Today we're gonna shop around in Closed Mentor. I only have 1 bin for each, so I'm not sure how long it'll take. They're usually pretty quick over here. Definitely not as fast as the stores yesterday, but I'm hoping to find maybe 2 things to trade for, and Mom's just along for the ride. She's not looking for nothing today. All right, see you there. All right, it is 10:09. Bins have been dropped off at all 3 locations. We'll see how long it takes. They have a little bit of 70% off sale left over here. But, all right, you ready to shop, Mama? You ready to watch me shop? Always. No, I didn't. Always a good day when there's like 4 things left in my bin and I had to have a check. I made a whole $117.30 for 45 items. So, and I did not buy anything today. They were shocked. Like, you're not going to shop? Nope. And I'll show you better at home. But most of this is what I just bought at, where were we? Style Encore. Never found this brand before. Super exciting. And you know, they didn't have it in their system. So $15. All right, let's go pick up Play-Dohs. Before we go over there, my goal, if you remember earlier, I said I wanted to make $100 per bin. So of course, I've still got a couple bins left over once you add it together, but Mom did math for me. I've made 117 and 103. So how much do I need to make at Play-Dohs? $80. All right. I highly doubt I'm going to make that from this Play-Dohs. This is the worst one to sell to in my experience because I don't have the best stuff, but it's the best one to buy from. But we're not shopping there today. I got two pieces to sell, which I got some Spanx jeans and that Cotopaxi, and a couple things for me for church, but if I don't like them, I'll sell them. But all right, let's go to Play-Dohs. All right, so Play-Dohs wasn't as good. I don't know how they took 10 items and somehow my bin is more overflowing than when I brought it. However, the girl told me you have really great stuff. We just are really full right now. They just got a bunch of stuff out of their inventory. I don't know. She said bring it back in 2 or 3 weeks or try another Play-Dohs and they'll probably buy a bunch of it. So I made $24.80 on 10 items, so not too bad. Okay, so my son and I had such a fun time. He's the best. He will turn 14 this year. He's in the 8th grade, and he is the first to give me a hug in the morning, the last to give me a hug at night. I mean, he is a sweet kid. We are so blessed by him. But he agreed to go with me to help me lift some bins. I do struggle with some back issues, so there was a prize in mind after we did the buy sell trading, which only took like 2 hours total. I took him to a local pet store to buy some like feeder fish and crawfish and stuff for this ecosystem he has built. So he did end up winning in that deal. All right, so this day I only went to Plato's and Style Encore. I had one bin full to take to the kids store, but I didn't want to take it to the kids store in that parking lot. I wanted to go to a different one, which I did the next day. So this was probably my most successful trip to Plato's ever. And I know I didn't show you guys the items, but it was a lot of Disney items. And being here in Orlando, I feel like all of our buy sell trade stores, kids, the tweens, young people, and the mature stores always have their Disney stuff separated. I think that tourists like to go shop there. And hey, I'm wearing a Disney shirt today. It's just kind of part of our life here. So they purchased 40 items from me for $146.78. That was fantastic. I actually had to get a check from them. Now I did pick up 3 things that I wanted to share with you. The goal was to find my son a pair of shoes. He is such a minimalist kid he doesn't have much in his room because he's like, the less stuff I have, the less times you're gonna have to tell me to clean my room, which is true. But he did actually find this shirt. We are Universal pass holders, and this is basically a Spirit jersey, but it's that lightweight t-shirt kind for Universal. And so I did have a coupon because I'm going and swapping things so often, you accrue points. So I only had to pay $5.14 for this. This was probably $40 in the parks. Now, the whole time that I had dropped my items at the 2 stores, Style Encore and Plato's Closet are next door to each other. We just shopped in Plato's, and I'm pretty certain I shopped the entire store. My eye was caught by this brand or style of jeans. That is the Disney logo. So we are staying with the Disney theme for right now. They had these priced at $16. I only paid $13.72. Now, again, I used my credits, so I didn't pay anything. So I traded them 40 items for 3. These are just H&M, the Disney 100 collaboration. They are loose fit, 29 by 32. They have all of the original tags. They were originally $50, but I found a pair of these listed for over 100. There are not very many sold, so I'm not sure if it was like super new. Regardless, you will see my listing. I will put it here because I haven't finished doing all of my research. There was enough for me to say, you know what, I'm gonna pick these up and take my chances. So yes, thank you. I'm not only sourcing new with tags items, but it's definitely making me more interested in the item if it's new with tags. And look at this cute little Disney embroidery. These were very, very well done for a collaboration. All right, and then the third and final piece I picked up, I love glitter, anything sparkly. I saw these and I was like, what are these? And then I saw the back that they were Levi's, and I'm like, okay, you have me interested. Then I saw a Free People tag. I'm like, what in the world? So these were $108. They were marked down to $90, and it's all Levi's tags in here. They are the ribcage straight ankle, but then if you look under here, they have, it's all legit, right? And so I decided to look it up based on the Free People tag, and they are the candy coated purple, and comps were great. They had them at $13. I paid $11.14. And again, comps were like, a pair had just sold the day I bought these, like the day before, for over $100 on eBay. So, you know, even if I don't sell them for that much, I thought they were still worth it. And I thought they were cool. And I have definitely found that if I'm thinking something is interesting or cool, I'm more apt to actually list it. It brings me joy, right? Okay, so then we popped into Style Encore just to pick up the items that they purchased from me. And let's see, they purchased 16 items and gave me $82.09. And there was quite a line of a couple of people to check out. So I told my son, I'd already told him we weren't gonna shop. And I said, listen, I'm on the hunt to find a Veronica Beard blazer. Let me hunt and see. I did not find, I said, we're only gonna look through this one rack. I was true to my word. I did not find a Veronica Beard blazer, but I did find an Eileen Fisher blazer. They had it priced at $16. I got 15% off. So I paid, that's their new thing. You get 15% off if you purchase, which I think is fabulous. So I traded and got spent $13.60. However, when it's a petite large. I'm definitely not a petite, but I came home and tried this on and I kind of love it. And I am subbing a lot at my kids' school and I just like to wear it. It's kind of cold. I really liked how this fit me, and so I decided I'm gonna wear it one day and see how I actually like wearing it. But I told myself, if I bring anything into my personal closet or my kids' closets this year, for every one item, 3 things have to go. So just to hold myself accountable, I will have these listed also in my closet. I still love White House Black Market. Doesn't resell for a ton, but some of the blazers I have listed have surprised me. So I have 1, the purple one, 2 and 3 from my own closet that I'm gonna list and trade for this one piece. So that's just something I'm doing this year in an effort to not end up with just even more stuff I don't need. Okay, so that was my day with my son. I made $228.87, and my goal with these totes, I still have 4 more, is to make $100 per tote. And that day was a great day. All right, the next day, my mom tagged along just for the ride. The kids had gone back to school. I decided not to shop at Once Upon a Child that day. We decided to spend all of our time in Clothes Mentor because that's the store where I take store credit because you get 25% more if you use store credit. And I always find something for personal use or to sell. I did pick up a couple items. Okay, so we will start Once Upon a Child. All of this stuff came out of these overflow totes. I made more money per piece on this buy than I've ever made out of Once Upon a Child. And that was because I had about 15 Columbia, those lightweight, our winter jackets here in Florida, but the windbreaker type jackets. There was a lot of jackets in these items. And I had $1 into each of those from a sale a long time ago. So Once Upon a Child had to write me a check also for $117.30. I don't see my receipt up here. I just see the check that I've already cashed, but I believe it was for like 45 items. It was great. It was over $2 per piece. All right, then Play-Dohs was a letdown. I always make a couple dollars at this Play-Dohs, but they don't buy a lot, and it's such a hassle to have to refold everything. But they did take 10 items, and I made $24.80, and then had to come home and refold everything. So I can't say that that was worth it, but we did not shop in there either. So we only shopped in Clothes Mentor, and I was really pleased with this day. I made $109.10. So I did purchase 6 items. So I will show you. And this was just, I had a coupon also for $10 off. So they just kind of take it off at the end. They don't do it per item. Anyway, I got this for myself. It's just a really cute Simply Southern shirt. And I love these. I love that they had an arm spell out. I don't have very many long sleeve t-shirts. They had it priced at $10.99. So that is just for me. And yes, I got rid of some t-shirts. I came home and went in there and got rid of some, just put them in my donate pile. This is Bowden. It's only a US 8. I have not tried it on yet. They had it at $13.99, and I thought it was really pretty. It feels so nice. It's a modal blend, and I love modal. It's like my favorite material to wear. Again, I got this to wear on one of my teaching days or to church. So if I try it on and don't like it, it is something that obviously I can sell. And I personally went in looking for a denim jacket. I don't like the one, I have one and I don't really like how it fits me. I was successful. It's just Old Navy and they wanted $15.99. I was happy to pay that. I tried on so many, but this was exactly what I wanted. They keep it very cold in our church building, so can't go wrong with a denim jacket. Now I did trade for just 2 items to sell. I was very happy to find this pair of Spanx, size large, but they are a very wide leg. I did look these up and comps looked great. Now the thing about doing this type of sourcing is you're gonna pay up, but again, they took, how many items did they take from me? Where's my receipt? Oh, it doesn't say it on this one. They took half of a bin full and I came out with 2 items. So for me, that's worth it. And they did have these priced at $25, which again, yes, that's a lot. However, I'm still gonna make a profit, and I would so much rather list this one pair of jeans that I know we're gonna sell than, I take them all of the Loft and Banana Republic and Gap and things like that. And this was my find of the day. I have never found the brand Cotopaxi. Comps looked so good on this one. I can't wait. You will see my listing again. They had it priced at $14.99 because it's not a brand in our system here. I don't know if it is in other parts of the country, but it is a size, it says WL, so I'm assuming women's large, and it is 90% down, 10% feather. So even when I was checking out, the girl was like, ooh, this is nice. So she was probably thinking, should have priced that higher. But anyway, this was definitely my find of the day. So I really think sourcing this way is not for everyone, but I loved it. All right, and that brings us to the end. Well, oh wait, it does not. This was a Monday and Tuesday, and what I'm doing is the cash that I'm taking, that is the only cash I'm allowed to spend on sourcing. That's kind of my strategy for this entire year. So I did pop in a Goodwill. There, my daughter goes to youth group on Wednesday nights, and there is a store, there's a Once Upon a Child and a Goodwill within driving distance. So I tend to check out one of those. I did pick up a couple items with the cash since I wasn't able to do all of the buy sell trade stores. Usually I would have spent the whole day and gone to all three of the stores to shop, but because I had my son and my mom, we made them short trips. So I picked up just a few items. This I did pay $10 for. It is Torrid, but it's new with the tags, and last time I got a Torrid bathing suit new with the tags, it sold super quickly. This one is a size 3. And I looked it up. It's a recent style. I think it says on here, does it? Yeah, 12 of 23. So it's really cute. I really love the style. It still has the hygiene liner. Like, I would wear this bathing suit. So I thought this was nice to pick up. I picked up, oh, the other one fell, but a pair of natives. These were $4. They need a little cleanup. Y'all know I don't mind doing that. And how cute are these Seakai Run shoes? I have never seen them in this tiny size. They're not the basics line from Target. They are the regular old Seakai Run. They're from 2023. Also, it says on the tongue in here. They were $2.99. I doubt this child was even walking, so these are precious. And then the last thing, another pair of kids shoes. The adult shoes are, everything is just so overpriced at my local Goodwills, but sometimes the kids shoes of brands they don't know, like Livy and Luca, these were $5.99, but yellow was the color of the week, so I paid $3 for these. This is a great brand to look for, Livy and Luca. It has like a caterpillar. I will throw these in the washing machine, and they were in great shape. So that was something else I did with my trading money. All right, well, I'm going to end with a little clip showing you the 4 bins that I have left. Thank you guys so much for going on this journey with me. I hope you stick around. I will have some kind of different videos. I actually am in the middle of purging my daughter's closet, so we're gonna do that together and go to Once Upon a Child together, and I'm gonna actually show you what they take and don't take. And then I am still working through these items, and starting in February, we will be getting back to the Orlando bins, and I will be doing my videos separated out where it might take 2 trips or so to get enough things to take to Plato's or wherever. And that way I will show you exactly what I'm taking, what they take, what we trade for, things from the bins that I'm gonna list myself. And hopefully sales will pick up enough that I will be able to put out some at least twice a month what sold videos. That's kind of my plan moving forward. If there's any type of videos that you guys have seen me do in the past that you enjoy, I do have a ThredUp fun box to open. Had credits expiring. I did not order a single 200-pound box in the year 2024. So I actually lost my VIT status. I'm like 1 tier below because I did not spend over $1,000 with ThredUp, and I'm not sad about it. All right, guys, stay tuned for the final clip, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye. So these are the 4 totes that I have left. I don't want this video to go on forever. I would like to just go ahead and get it out, and I'm not gonna show you all these pieces individually. Moving forward though, with my bins hauls and things that I will be taking to the trading stores, I will show you exactly, but you guys have seen this stuff over the last 2, possibly 3 years. But my strategy is I'm just taking one every time I go. I'm actually gonna go back through these and pull out the summer stuff because I am finding they are buying mostly, like right now, winter type items. So we're gonna try that, and I am averaging over $100 per bin. So I'm definitely gonna exceed my make $600 goal that I had because I think I started with 6 spins, maybe more, but I hope you guys enjoyed this closing of a chapter of my Death Pile Diaries, and I vow to myself that I will never let it get that bad. Reselling is changing, as I said earlier. You know, I have just learned a lot of lessons along the way, and I appreciate you guys tagging along.